Russian Navy has commissioned its new Project 22160 patrol vessel Pavel Dzhavin in a ceremony held on 27th of November at Novorossiysk base. An official ceremony was held at the Black Sea Fleet's Novorossiysk naval base to accept the new patrol ship Pavel Dzhavin into the fleet structure. Black Sea Fleet Deputy Commander Vice Admiral Sergei Lipulin congratulated the first crew of the new ship on the commencement of its service in the Russian Navy. The ships of this class feature sea endurance of 60 days, are capable of developing a speed of 30 knots and displace about 1,700 tons. They have a crew of about 80 and an operating range of up to 6,000 nautical miles. The patrol ship Pavel Dzhavin has entered service with the naval group for the protection of the Novorossiysk naval base water area, and the ship's crew will soon start practicing special course talks, following which it will switch to accomplishing planned combat training assignments. Hello everyone and welcome back for another interesting session of the defense updates provided by SSB Crack Exams. I am Hemant and I welcome you back for another interesting and informative session. SSB Crack Exams is India's largest, most preferred online defense exams preparation portal. Millions of defense aspirants all over our country, they will be downloading our Android app and they are preparing in our courses, and I highly recommend you, if in case you are preparing for various defense examination, please you to download the Android app and continue. Start off with your favorite course, subscribe to your favorite course and make yourself comfortable with us. All your doubts and queries will be resolved from our side. We have thousands of lectures, study material, sample practice questions and various other informative content. You can even follow us on all sort of social media platforms, which will be very crucial for your examination preparation, wherein which you will get useful updates and various other important news and related articles. So beginning with the question of the day that I have asked on 30th of November 2020, that is a few days back, that is yesterday, and the question that I asked was, which institution of Indian Army impacts training in aerial delivery and air transportation of men and material? I repeat, which institution of Indian Army imparts training in aerial delivery and air transportation of men and material? The correct answer, as you people have given, it is absolutely correct. It is Army Airborne Training School, or AATS. Okay, so Army Airborne Training School is that particular school that will impart the training for all the important officers and the various other soldiers of the Indian Army, the non-commissioned officers also, and it will impart training in them in their aerial delivery and air transportation of men and material. Okay, so where is it situated, sir? It is situated in Agra in Uttar Pradesh, and it is responsible for carrying out research and trial pertaining to air portability and paradropping of all types of equipment. Airborne Training School of Indian Army is considered to be a very crucial training academy of the Indian Army, which will impart training for various other important paratroopers also. Going through now with the first and foremost important update is regarding India and Sri Lanka and Maldives agreeing, and they have agreed to improve their maritime security cooperation. So this is a fourth National Security Advisor level trilateral meeting. Okay, so what it is? It is a NSA level trilateral meeting, sir. Okay, so it is what type of trilateral meeting? It is trilateral meeting between all the three countries, which are India, Sri Lanka and Maldives. Okay, so these three countries are considered to be a very crucial countries, and all of these three have signed numerous memorandum of understandings and numerous agreements. So all of these three are sharing a lot of important inputs. So the national security advisors of all the three nations have sit together for the fourth time, and this time Sri Lanka has hosted this particular summit, and our National Security Advisor Shri Ajit Doval IPS has also participated in this particular one, and it took place after 6 years, and the last one was held in our country, New Delhi, in 2014. Okay, so the National Security Advisor Ajit Doval sir has also taken part in the dialogue along with the Sri Lankan Defense Secretary Major General Kamal Gunaratne and Maldivian Defense Minister Maria Didi. We have to understand that Doval sir has taken part in this dialogue along with the Sri Lankan Defense Secretary and the Maldivian Defense Minister, and according to the joint statement issued by all of these three, recognizing the significance of the forum for promoting meaningful cooperation in the Indian Ocean region on common issues pertaining to maritime security, took stock of the current maritime and security environment in the region. All of them have discussed mutual cooperation in the areas of maritime domain awareness, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, joint exercises, capacity building, maritime security and threats, marine pollution and maritime underwater heritage as said. They have also agreed to further strengthen cooperation in dealing with these challenges and ensure peace and security in the region for common benefit as said by the joint statement. Going through now with the next update is regarding Hindustan Aeronautics Limited delivering the biggest cryogenic propellant tank to ISRO. This is regarding a next important future step towards Gaganyaan mission that our country is trying to portray, because a Gaganyaan mission is considered to be that particular mission where our country is trying to send some astronauts towards the space. So this particular tank is known as C32LH2, and this is a developmental cryogenic propellant tank. What is a cryogenic? It has liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen, so it has specific characteristics. So we have to consider about that. Cryogenic propellants are very agile, and all of them, these particular cryogenic propellants are considered to be very crucial and a very special form of propellants in case of the space journey. We have to consider they have higher specific heat capacity, and they also are a little bit of low temperature. They will be very crucial and helpful for the spacecraft once it is in space. We have to understand that this particular tank, which is the biggest cryogenic propellant tank that is made, so this is made of aluminum alloys, and it is designed for improving the payload capacity of the GSLV Mark III launching vehicle, which will be launching and which will be responsible for the Gaganyaan mission. So various other projects are also underway in Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and they include the PS2 GS2 integration, semi-cryo structure fabrication and manufacture of cryo and semi-cryo engines. They are all being taken up at HAL, for which setting up of necessary infrastructure and facilities is nearing completion. You have to understand and go through in detail regarding this particular update that while approaching the HAL's capability in absorbing any technical advancements and developments in productionizing any types of space hardware and structures for the space launch vehicle, we have to highlight the HAL's role in developing ecosystem by sharing the knowledge among private players towards strengthening the supply chain. We have to understand this particular propellant tank was handed over by MS Velpari, the Director of Operations at HAL, to Dr. V. Narayanan, the Director of ISRO, in the presence of S. Somnath, the Director of VSSC, with other senior scientists from the ISRO participating in virtual mode and other senior officials of the HAL. This particular has a very particular strategic tank, and HAL company as a strategic reliable partner has been associating with the ISRO for prestigious space programs since the last 5 decades. Going through now with the next update is regarding Russian Navy commissioning the next generation patrol vessel. This is what I was discussing with you in the introduction session. So the name of this particular patrol vessel is Pavel Dazevin, and this is considered to be the fourth and very important one. This is considered to be built under the project 22160 patrol vessel. So this is a very crucial one. Around 6 vessels are going to be developed under project 22160, and this is the fourth one. 3 have already been there. 3 have already taken into commission, and the other 3 are still under development. You have to consider that this particular patrol vessel's name is Pavel Dazevin, and it has been ceremony was held on 27th of November regarding the commissioning of this particular ship at Novorossiysk base, and this was built at the slipway of the Zeledonsk shipyard in Volga area, and it is built under the project 22160. And we have to understand that the designer of this particular ship is Severnoi Design Bureau, and this is also a part of the United Shipbuilding Corporation of Russia. All of these ships are the first ships in Russia. They are being built and designed according to the modular design principle, and this is a very crucial one and project we have to consider. So all of these ships have specialities, and these ships have a endurance of around 60 days. They are capable of developing a speed of 30 knots and can displace about 1,700 tons, and they have a crew of about 80 members and an operating range of up to 6,000 nautical miles. Going through the next update is regarding South Korea starting the production of a new tactical missile vehicle, and that particular one is known as the KTSSM system. Full form is known as the Korean Tactical Surface to Surface Missile System. The developmental stage of this particular one will begin in the year of 2021, and this particular one was announced by the Defense Acquisition Program Administration DAPA of South Korea on 25th of November. Okay, so this particular project is to destroy long range artillery pieces hidden in underground tunnels in order to neutralize enemy's attack, most probably the North Korea's attack, at the shortest time possible. Okay, so this particular one has been tested, and this is considered to be a very crucial part under the defense programs of the South Korea. Going through now with the next and the final update is regarding that the United States has started advertising about the reward that is being given to any particular person who will be giving any sort of information regarding Sajid Mir, who is a very important 26 by 11 attack mastermind. Okay, so in this 26 by 11 attacks, these were very gruesome attacks. 9 terrorists were killed, and only one terrorist, which was Ajmal Amir Kasab, was actually caught alive, and he was also hanged to death on November of 11, 2012 at Yaravara Central Jail in Pune. So the Rewards for Justice program of the United States is offering a reward of up to $5 million for information leading to the arrest or conviction or any sort of information regarding Sajid Mir, who's a senior member of the Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist group, in his role in these particular attacks. So that is it regarding the important updates. Going through now, we will have a very quick review by going through some of the most important questions. And the first and foremost question is, Russian Navy has commissioned its new project 22160 patrol vessel, which is named as what? So it is Pavel Dzhavin, and this is considered to be a very crucial part. And the other three, which is Nikolai Shipyagin, Viktor Veliky, and Sergei Kutov, all of these three are also coming under the project 22160. So they are under construction. So we have to remember these three also, if in case they will be coming up in the upcoming examinations. Going through now, but the next question is, designer of the Russian Pavel Dzhavin patrol ship is what? It is option A, Severnoi Design Bureau. Okay, so Severnoi Design Bureau has been the designer of the Russian Pavel Dzhavin patrol ship. Going through now with the next question is, which DPSU recently delivered biggest cryogenic propellant tank to ISRO? It was Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, defense public sector undertaking, that has recently delivered the biggest cryogenic propellant tank to ISRO. Going through now, the next update is regarding which country has hosted the 4th National Security Advisor level trilateral meeting on maritime security cooperation with India and the Maldives. It is option B, Sri Lanka. That is it regarding these important questions. Now we will have the question of the day, and the question of the day for today is, what is Operation Sarp Vinash? I repeat, what is Operation Sarp Vinash? The answer for this and the explanation for it I will be giving you in the next session. Until then, stay tuned to SSB Crack Exam, subscribe to our channel, download our Android app from Google Play Store. Always stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling, be confident. Jai Hind.